should be live.
Welcome back to 207th Squadron streaming channel. We're so glad to have you back for our top cut. This is the second round in our top cut for our squad leader tournament. I'm your host, Josh, the Hoth Trooper Shoe, and one of the moderators of our little squad. Tonight, we're moving forward with our next round. With me is our streaming and data analysis guru, Alex Barbery. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Josh. Glad to be back. 10 minutes later.
And 10 minutes later. And with us now is the person that we just saw in our last match, our league tyrant, Will Webb. Hey, Will, how are you holding up?
I'm doing much better.
Yeah,
Appreciate you asking. That's very kind of you.
it was an incredible match. And, congrats to Ryan Crocker, who took the win there. But well played. You got so many concussion bombs out. And so I think that's really impressive.
I appreciate that. I was a little bit surprised. I just like completely forgot that I don't get to reload. So I was like fully ready to drop some more, and Ryan was like, "No, you can't do that." It was so sad.
So sorry about that. We're also thrilled to have one of my favorite people, our big brother from another mother, our kindred and bigger spirit, Justin Dicke, host of the Junkcast and TO extraordinaire over at Team Jawa. Hey, Justin, how are you doing?
Hello there. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, no problem. Excited to watch the X-Wing.
So, Will, we've seen all sort of lists thus far with people building towards various different achievements. Last game we saw Ryan play a naked list. Now, why would that be? Why would somebody want to play a naked list?
Well, actually, that was one of the type of achievements that people could go for. I'll save everyone the names for right now, but Ryan was going for the no upgrade or no upgrade on the swarm. No. Well, I guess so. We did allow the configuration, but everything except for configurations. So basically, like a naked leader and a naked swarm, or one or the other. You could do the same faction for each week, or a different faction every week. You could also do the same list every week. You could do a different list every week with the same leader with a different swarm. That's actually I was going for something similar to that where I was going with 4 Y-wings and then a different leader, and then I was also mixing up the factions too. So you could also just keep the same swarm you want the whole time, or bring in a different leader. I mean, I think what was really cool about this tournament is that within your standard rules, we offered a lot of different achievements that you could go for, which I thought made it a lot of fun.
Yeah. So, Justin, in your opinion, let me ask you, what kind of list would you build for a tournament like this if you had to build 4 identical ships or less, right? At least 3, and then a squad leader, like so.
Well, funnily enough, I'm currently in our own tournament, the yet another squad leader tournament over at Team Jawa, where it's very similar rule set. Probably just bring that list, in which case I'm running Death Rain with 3 Gamma Squadron bombers with feedback ping, able to launch bombs in and have double mounted torpedoes for the first engagement. Pretty awesome. So,
so it looks like that was like a very much the same philosophy that Will thought. A lot of bombs here. Here, I think this is fascinating because this is sort of the exact inverse of that game. Even though we see a naked list here, So, Will, tell us a little bit of the players that we have tonight.
I think we have 2 of the better players in our little faction. Nate joined us towards the beginning of kind of like the lockdown, and has been a participant in pretty much everything that we've done, and he's just been a lot of fun to play with. And Zach as well, both very, very smart players. And I think, if I'm mistaken, does Nate also kind of prefer Imperial? Because I know Zach usually prefers Imperial. Or am
Yeah,
I just way off with that?
Zach has definitely preferred
Yeah.
Imperial and First Order in this round, but it looks like Nate kind of bounces all over the place. The first list I ever played against him was 4 Fang Fighters, and so he's been a pretty committed player to 3 dice guns. He loves that. Very very often, I never see him fly like two dice gun ships, and I think that's true here. And it looks like they're ready to go. So I think we're ready to start whenever they are.
Go ahead and messaging them that we are ready.
And we're off to the races.
Yeah.
I really like Tirani's placement by Nate.
I mean, not getting those hard turns and sort of at an angle. If you have a bullseye ability, I think that's just a fantastic way to start.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, especially if it's an off angle, like not quite 45, not quite 90. Able to really get, work that bullseye, especially with your opponent setting up on a straight line. Just gives you that extra little bit of chance of getting that bullseye ability off.
And it looks like we've got Nate pulling in real fast, hoping to sort of close that in and keep those strikers locked in. Interesting reposition.
Mm-hmm.
Could be coming in a little bit harder with Tirani. Wanted to give her some space.
Is Tirani her? I don't
Yes.
know if the
Yes,
outside.
Tirani is a her, and the only reason that I know that is because one of the guys over on our server commissioned an art piece of her, as she is a female Rhodian.
She's a female Rhodian, and this is from the FFG RPG, right? Tirani is a character out of that.
Believe so.
Mm,
Not super
fascinating.
familiar with the character, but I will say it's interesting seeing these Black Squadron aces, or excuse me, these Black Sun aces. They aren't TIE fighters, because Joel Sprinkle just got top 2 with 5 of them with Predator in Alderaan today.
A fun story is that Joel Sprinkle was actually supposed to be in our top 4 and play Will last game, but he had to drop out because he was at Alderaan.
Oh, what a problem to have.
And I mean, it's worth pointing out he's also in yet another squad leader, Lego, at Team Jawa. And he's what, 4-0 now too?
I believe he is undefeated at the moment. Yeah,
yeah,
he's played his 5th round.
I will say this, sort of just to give a profile on Nate. Nate is the only one, I believe, in our group for our tournaments that has beaten Joel Sprinkle.
Yeah, Joel's an excellent player. I've played him a few times. Really, really good guy. Really fun opponent, and he always knows what he's doing. So, he fully. It's not a surprise to see him at top 2 in Alderaan, or top 4 here, or making cut in all these different tournaments, because he's an excellent player.
He's a fantastic player, and he's a gracious guy.
Absolutely.
We were sad to see him go, but I'm sure there was a sigh of relief from everybody at the table.
Absolutely.
So what do you do with these sabers here? I mean, do you go after Tirani? I think, right?
At this point, I mean, obviously, he's got to deal with the flank coming in from green and blue, depending on how fast they go.
They're so far away, though.
They're so far away. I think he's going to try to... I think, but if you ignore the red and the yellow, I think Nate has set up pretty smartly here.
Yeah. I think what Zach wants to do here is actually go straight into red and yellow. Hopefully, just dialed in a 2 straight blue, or a 2 straight for these interceptors, because he could potentially take off one of these Kiraxes before they even have a chance to shoot.
For sure.
Because those interceptors are really fragile. They live and die by the variants, and he wants to make good use out of them as fast as he can. And I think being able to take out some of these Kiraxes, just to have or lessen the fire coming in would be a huge boon to him. Plus, he could take the advantage of just going, 2 straight, take a focus. Tirani will get to fire, and could take advantage of that target lock.
And Tirani's definitely got his bullseye this turn too, so he's laying on damage no matter what. They've got to take focuses.
Yeah,
and
nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, with Zach going first, he won't be able to take advantage of that discipline this turn if Tirani takes anything out, but can definitely take advantage next turn.
And that beautiful setup for his bullseye.
Yep.
I don't think he actually has anything in his bullseye.
He
will now.
He will now.
I take that back.
See what happens when you open your mouth.
I know.
I do really like where Sienna is, because she can just focus, boost straight in.
Yeah.
No put some
consequences.
no consequences. Put some damage into Tarani, and if one of those interceptors dies, she gets to take that stress right off.
Oh, no boost.
No boost.
No boost. Interesting.
No boost. Keeping that distance.
Yeah, interesting.
And to potentially stay in. No, not in range.
Yeah, but I mean, that also puts her at a disadvantage next turn, because as these guys turn in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have boosted.
Interesting.
And one shield off of Tarani.
And the dice punish you for your bad choice.
That's all. Could have rolled another red.
Yep.
I will say that is probably one of the most feel bad things in the game. Like, re-rolling blanks in a heroic is one thing, but when that one green ship rolls the evade.
And hit crit.
Ooh, spicy.
I feel like the one lands harder too.
Yeah.
And so just one shield off of yellow.
That's not bad.
And
jeez,
we're lighting things up quickly.
Oh man.
Ooh, don't spending it, choosing violence. That's interesting. Just roll natties. It's easy.
Natties. And 3 dice again. Oof. Oh, just one.
Live and die by the variance.
Yeah.
That's easy.
One evade.
There you go. There's
3 hits.
Decent, yeah.
And there it goes.
There we go.
All things normalize. And so that's at least half on first. That was a very beautiful first engagement.
Yeah.
And it looks like Tarani's up.
I really need to come up with an animation for First Blood.
And he's got bullseye right there.
Unfortunately for Nate, it looks like there's only one interceptor in that bullseye.
Yeah, and the one with, yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
Can't use it.
And so,
I mean, I guess it's kind of a wash, isn't it? If you spend it, you don't take damage here, but if you do spend it, then...
I thought you can't spend it.
No, he can't spend it. So...
No, he can't. Oh, dead to rights. I apologize.
Yeah. So you take that damage and keep the focus and block the the auto damage.
Yeah.
Or use it for getting shot at by yellow or red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 damage isn't so bad from Tarani.
No.
1 damage, and then for Tarani, and then spend the focus to block the damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Oh yeah. For sure.
For sure.
I thought that came at end, but that's right after shooting.
Here come the scary shots for Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Spicy.
And 3 hits. Oh, just roll natties.
It's easy.
It's easy. Just roll natties. It's fine.
This is how you get good at X-Wing. You just roll good.
This is why I'm not good. I just don't know how to roll good.
Same team.
Just roll good.
Well, taking a crit.
And so lucky this time. And so that looks like that's 1 interceptor off the board. And it looks like that crit will be unrevealed at this point, but
he's afraid of it.
He's afraid of it.
The dice always go, like you'll roll really well on defense and then well on offense, or poor on both.
Yeah.
So yellow is off the board.
That's true.
Yep. Did they forget to delete? Oh, disciplined.
Yep.
Ah.
And if he had boosted him with Sienna, she'd be stressless.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious on why he didn't boost with her. Like, I'm still stuck on that.
Mhm.
It's a whole nother die that he could have had.
Yeah.
And that was a direct hit that he pulled. And it looks like, oh, Sienna.
And
Right
probably
there.
gotten out of that range.
Yeah, she wouldn't have got shot
absolutely.
either. Hindsight's 2020.
And just one.
It'll go through. How much we bet?
Oh,
Nope.
no.
Almost.
There we go.
That's what
Plus
I
the
was
obstruction, right?
Yeah, if it was obstructed, then it would have gone through.
Yeah.
Then you would have rolled all focuses.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Everything you need.
I've played Soontir. I know how this goes.
I feel like it's a bold choice to choose Sienna. I think she's a pocket ace. She's great at 6,
Yeah.
right? But that's her only function, right?
Yeah, the only he takes Sienna in this list because you can't fit Disciplined on four sabers with Soontir. He's too expensive.
Uh-huh.
But any other list, you just splurge the extra 5 points to take Soontir. He's just infinitely better than Sienna is.
Yeah, and I don't know, I guess I didn't pick it up when you said it first about how the stress would go away too, because someone
died.
got destroyed,
Died.
so it would have been...
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She wouldn't have had to worry about the double stress from killing an opponent either, because there's no way that she was going to one-shot
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Oh, man.
Chat
So
says... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think that was just a flat-out misplay.
Man.
That says, you were saying,
Oh,
Alex?
yeah, chat was remarking that this list actually made top 2 at the Alderaan Open.
Close
Yeah.
to it. It was
Close to it.
with like they all like Predator, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the scum list? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was Joel's list we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very good.
It's a very good list. And Nate's flying it really well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, at SoCal Open, I played up against a really, really similar Imperial list. It was 4 Disciplined Sabers, but it had Nash instead of Sienna.
Understandably. Unfortunately, in ours, we basically said that we decided when we made this that Nash would be probably like a game killer for this kind of format.
Yeah,
So we were like,
just flat out banned him.
Yeah, we didn't flat out ban him. We just said equal or greater initiative. And that's kind of how we did that. I also was thinking of like Procket Barons and how I didn't want to see a whole tournament based on Procket Barons.
Yeah.
But, personally, I came up with this idea because I'm terrible at Swarms. And so this was my way of practicing. And as a proving in Team Jawa, I am terrible at this kind of like format. And so this was a way for me to get good.
I also think I
roll
begged and
from
pleaded
Yellow.
for Swarms.
Yeah.
I actually think in this case, Sienna works out in his favor anyway, because Nash wouldn't do anything. Because all of these sabers are engaging before the opponent's list anyway. So Nash would have basically been blank. I mean, he would have worked for himself. But that's it. So Sienna, I think, is much better in this list in this specific case.
And look at that. Those beautiful Talon rolls in perfect position.
Mm-hmm. Good thing he killed yellow, huh? So it would have fit for red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do think last round should have been a ship for a ship. I think Nate got out of there pretty lucky not losing yellow.
Yeah.
I think yellow is doomed to.
With them moving there, I'm curious where he was anticipating Ronnie to go. I'm almost expecting, I don't know, like a 5K out of Sienna.
Oh no!
Oh, spicy!
Spicy!
Oh, barrel roll!
Barrel roll! Do it!
I think he might bullseye both.
Yeah.
From that angle. Oh no!
Does he barrel? He's
going for it. Yeah.
Is he going for it?
I think so. He was hovering over it. Oh wait, no, it's a red move. No. It's a red move.
It's not.
What?
It's
no, it's a barrel roll. He's got to be barrel rolling. It must not fit.
He barrel rolled his last turn, and it should have been stressed.
Oh, he barrel rolled his last turn, and it should have been stressed. That's why.
So now he's stuck in 2 range ones.
Way to be honest.
I really want him to barrel roll Sienna. I don't know why he's keeping her there. Move her to the right. She's only taken 2 shots instead of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should be piloting Sienna and
Do
and
chat
it'll be
or
fun.
chat piloting Sienna.
Yeah, exactly.
Vote for her move.
Because I think we're doing a stellar job.
That's the next format for X-Wing is vote for moves and just see what happens.
Yeah.
We leave it up to
You
them.
get-
We actually put it into Twitch chat and we let them respond.
Yeah.
We let them choose the dial. We vote, like we basically let them do that. Ooh,
Which
that's a beautiful hit. 3
Yep.
hits and a crit.
Ooh.
it's half
And
on red, yeah.
yeah.
Weapons failure. That's
Oof.
that's one you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Especially here.
And that ties up the game, I believe, yeah.
It does. 38 to
Yes,
38.
38 to 38. And it looks like we're going to take another shot at yellow right there. And
my kingdom for a focus.
and
Man.
just roll natties.
If
That's
he
fine.
had the focus, that would have been a dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 1 crit.
He has a target lock from Disciplined. He's getting a reroll. Okay, hit crit, not bad.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it. And so one Black Sun Ace down
Yeah, that's big.
Damage.
before he gets to shoot.
Mm-hmm. So you got to go after yellow now and
You gotta have to yellow and see.
just
This
throw
could be
some-
huge too.
Yeah, he's
sometimes
got a
gotta
target
throw
lock.
Rocks. See what happens. Oh yeah, target locks.
Ooh. Spends that lock. And just a hit crit.
Yep.
It might be enough. Either way.
Oh,
Heroic!
it is. Heroic.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
right?
That was
They're a
Scum
little too
has
tough.
heroic, right?
Yeah.
What could
They
be more
just-
heroic than Scum?
They just got their throat cut. But no, never mind. That joke didn't work out well.
Did.
And Josh gets hooked off.
Yeah, that was a great turn for
Yes.
I think Nate forgetting that trigger, that blue that he was already stressed
yeah.
was huge.
Oh, I mean, I think his blue moves would have gotten him blocked, so
Or
it's
you just roll for natural hits.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
who
just
needs mods?
who needs mods. Oh,
Gone.
Just roll good.
Just wipe some ships off the board just like that. It's fine.
What were you saying again, Josh? You were criticizing him for his movie. Just kidding.
Nothing. Never mind me. Range One Durrani is just great. I just eat my words right now.
Hey, Will York just popped up in the chat.
I will, York.
Hey, Will York.
Remember
Welcome to our stream.
Sweep the legs, Sienna.
Sweep the legs, Sienna.
Axion saying you want a sweet Sienna card. Oh, is that the Singapore one?
Oh, and 3 hits. And
Sienna only takes 1.
hey, still got another shot, but I doubt you go for Sienna obstructed.
Yeah, because we still have old school rules.
So Axion did get the Singapore art. Those are really, really cool. I have a small collection of those. I really love to get my hands on the Sienna one.
I'm gonna bribe you, Justin, for your Zam Wessel flip card.
Oh yeah, please do. Wait, didn't you say you were at SoCal Open?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I can't fly out. Like every time I can't fly out, I wasn't able to fly out for SoCal Open, and unfortunately, I just booked a gig during LVO, like right when LVO starts, and so unfortunately, I won't be able to attend to LVO either. I'm kind of sad about both.
I don't like your defeatist attitude. I feel like you could have.
I feel like I need to commit to X-Wing
Yeah.
more.
I don't need that kind of negativity in my life, Josh.
Yeah, we'll talk after the game. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can work out that Zam card for you.
So where do you think, Will, does Tirani go at this point? Because he's just a pot shot for all the ships, right? At this point.
Yeah, he's pretty close to the board edge, so I think you have to keep your stress and do like a hard 2, just to not so you're not locked in next
Yeah.
turn. But I still think that you're going to be in trouble because no, is he going before the force?
He's going after everybody
Yeah.
else.
He's going after. Yeah, I think you're in trouble because he can get blocked pretty easily. But I also think he's in an interesting position where he's keeping green from looking out for blue and red. So I think there's advantages and disadvantages. I'm interested to see where they're going to go.
Yeah, honestly, I think at this point, Tirani is in a great spot for Nate because Tirani is bait dangling right there for those 3 interceptors to focus her down, and she might fly off the board regardless. But if Zach gets too hung up on Tirani, it's just going to line up those green and blue Kiraxes so well for penalty-free shots. And those interceptors really don't want to get shot at. They're so fragile. They really, really want to just get out of arc. And we'll see how tempted he is to just go full in on Tirani, and he's not. We'll see. Move. Yeah, I'm hoping Green does a 2 bank to the right because I'm sure that'll fit. Maybe
it's close, but
it's close. Takes a focus.
Yeah, I think that
doesn't stress themselves.
Focus into a boost.
Boost. So focus fire
for a potential shot next turn.
Yep,
and a bomb.
Sienna, I'm curious on what she's going to do.
I think a sloop.
A 3 sloop to the left.
I think a 3 sloop to the left. That would be spicy. I could imagine that happening at this point.
There it is.
And there it is.
I don't know if Tirani's an arc.
I think he's got
just barely.
He is.
Oh, at range 1.
Spicy.
And I think
spicy, but
you can throw at him. Not worry.
I feel like shooting green is almost better here because green is going to lay into blue. Maybe at least strip off the focus.
That's true. He's going for Tirani.
Yep.
You're right. I mean, Tirani is bait, so
2 crits. Not bad.
There you go.
Yep. Shield gone, crit going on.
And it's a
panic pilot. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Tirani doesn't get to play anymore.
Nope. Tirani's steering is broken.
Yeah. Dead stick.
Exactly.
And we got a range 1 shot coming in.
Yeah,
with a focus mod.
Yeah, I think I agree that I would have gone into green.
Oof. Hot fire.
Oh, I don't think you spend it here.
I think you just leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Just you're not going to kill him. You got to keep your ships on the board. That's more important than putting damage in. Ooh, do you let yourself get halved?
I mean, you've got another shot coming at you. Probably, maybe not.
I don't know if green has it, but he is going to take it. He's at half.
He's going to take it.
I think that's the right call.
And then, yes. Bring it back, range 1.
Yep. I think this right here is going to be a critical shot. If you could take blue
absolutely.
Off,
that puts him in the lead.
Yep. Green won't be able to take advantage of discipline. Sienna will shed her distress, though.
Oh.
Just 1, pretty unlikely.
Oh, man. That's
heroic!
Oh, no! Just roll poorly and then expect 1 damage to go through.
But if I'm going to roll blanks, I'd rather do it,
now. But now you've got that. Don't go for Sienna. Or do you go for Sienna because she's unmodded?
No, you go for blue.
You go for blue.
He's in range 2?
Oh, Sienna's range 3.
Sienna's rolling 4 greens, and even without that, I mean, that's going to trigger blues. That's going to trigger blues discipline if she dies.
Yeah. But he goes for it.
Ooh, that's a crit, though.
That's a crit. Let's see what it is.
Direct hit. She's dead.
Oh, direct hit. That's a dead Sienna. And the game turns a little bit again.
Wow. Everyone gets some target locks though.
Yes.
Just blue.
Just
actually.
blue because red
Green.
is stressed.
Oh yeah. Oh, because it's an action.
Yep.
That's weak. That's why it's 1 point.
It's actually 2 points now.
2 points.
Yes.
Excuse me, were you about to say that discipline is weak?
I think disciplined is a strong. I mean, I love cutthroat. I love a cutthroat.
Are those
Cutthroat's
fighting
my
words for
favorite.
you, Justin?
I mean, disciplined is pretty amazing. It's it's brought interceptors back,
That's for sure.
more or less.
Disciplined or heroic? Pick one.
Oof.
Oh.
Man, I think if I was running
Cutthroat.
interceptors, I would take heroic.
Yeah, that'd be
If I could put
amazing.
those on interceptor. Oh no, I blanked out with my interceptor. Guess I'll just re-roll. But that said, disciplined is still pretty incredible, especially on interceptors, because you could tie the disciplined action into auto thrusters.
That's true. That's awesome.
William York asking LVO same time as the 40k one. LVO is the 40k one.
Yeah, LVO is the 40k one, and so that's the same time. Are you headed there, Will? I don't know if he's still on.
We'll find out if he messages, or
Yes.
I guess we'll find out if he never messages. So yeah, I'm thinking things aren't looking too great for Zach. They were looking okay
No.
last turn,
Yeah.
but losing his ace and have another interceptor down, looking pretty shaky. There's still a lot of health on the scum side.
And, now Tarani doesn't. I mean, Tarani just slowly sheds his stress.
Yeah.
Just waits it out. Oof.
The only thing is,
And
green
maybe
did
pulling a block.
R2. Yeah. We'll see where blue goes.
Blue goes the other direction.
Yep.
Absolutely.
These sloops are really aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's in a position to be doing a lot of those.
He's choosing violence here. We'll see how that works out for him.
Green can can shed his focus and then take a focus and barrel roll, I think. That should fit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I do wonder if he's thinking that's range 1 at green. He's range 1 with a target lock on him. That's not terrible.
Yeah, but you
Potentially
really
an
don't
issue,
want to be
but-
putting...
No, not at all.
I mean, he could take green off the table. It's unlikely, but he could.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and Tarani actually makes that turn just fine.
But he's
got
got
stress.
He's got to survive all those guns.
Yeah, I don't
All
think
those
blue
guns.
is long for this world.
Mm-mm.
I mean, he's not moving after Tarani, but Tarani's not maneuverable enough to matter too much. If you play it smart, should be able to out ace those remaining 2 Curex with 1 saber though.
And
It's a hit crit.
hit crit.
Mm-hmm.
But
What could it be?
damaged power regulator, which is not the worst thing in the world here.
I mean, honestly, I think both players can benefit from that pretty well.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily benefit from for Nate's sake, but it could be worse.
And the discipline won't fire off because they're both stressed, even
Yep.
if he does lose.
Spend that lock. He's got to put 3 damage through to get that kill. Hit crit crit. Looking spicy. If he rolls, he's got to roll a squiggle. There's 1. Those 2 crits.
2 crits. Let's see what they are. First crit coming up on green.
I'm going to show up at the second one's a fuel leak.
Lose stabilizer. Not the end of the world. Direct.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there's
He did it.
He did it.
Ooh, that was lucky.
But let's see if he survives this turn.
It's 1 less shot coming in. If blue survives, I'm going to say Zach probably won it. Because Tarani's in no position to turn around. Green's in a great spot to follow up on Tarani. Blue is guaranteed to go one forward.
Needs one squiggle to stay alive.
You got it.
We got the one swiggle, but then we got one more shot to live through.
Yep.
There we go.
And so 3 dice guns. Oh, just shy of range 1.
3 on 3. Taking that ion token.
Oof.
Just 1. He can survive it. He got it.
But I think it's 2, so he's gone, right?
He's 2.
because of the
Oh, he did hit
focus.
for 2.
Yeah,
I'm
he did
sorry.
it, so
I'm
he's gone.
sorry. I missed the focus.
Bummer.
I mean, Tarani's not in a good
Great
spot
shot.
anyway.
No.
So
It's pretty interesting. I mean, Green's full health. Missed getting a target lock there, unfortunately.
I will
and
say
44 minutes to go.
I think what Green needs to do is do a 2 hard, focus, and then barrel roll towards Tarani.
Yeah,
And the
because
reason for that is because if he doesn't barrel roll, then Tarani's going to bump into blue and still have a shot on him.
100%. I mean, he could take off. He could take blue off, and then it's a very
He's got time to kill. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think he has to choose aggression here. I mean, Zach has every choice to like run
Yeah.
away at this point.
Yeah, but I do think that at this point, like, you want to keep your interceptor close because the biggest weakness of Nate's choice or Nate's list is that maneuverability up close.
Mhm.
I really think it benefits Zach more to just stay right on top of him.
Because you could take this blue out this turn. Yeah,
Mm,
I mean,
yeah,
not like with good rolling, but
yeah,
With good rolls.
Yeah.
maybe that 2 turn is not a good choice here. That might,
might get stuck there.
yeah,
Mm.
he got it. Oh, he did a 1.
I think that's a better choice because
Yeah.
now he's not going to get shot.
Yeah, because Tarani's going to go right past him.
I think even a 1 bank.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think he's still going to be out.
Yeah, he can shoot whoever he wants here.
Yeah.
Shoot Tarani, I think, at this point. She's got no mods.
For sure.
It's 4 dice into 1 instead of into 2 with a focus.
I think Zach might think that he can outmaneuver Tarani.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But Tarani's a non-threat. She's facing the wrong way now. And just with 3 stress. Spends it, take nothing.
Oh no!
Oh, he's not going to
What?
spend it?
He's not going to spend it? Wait, what's he doing? There.
He's not going to spend it. He's Zach's being a good competitor and telling him that he has it. I mean, there's no reason not to spend it.
Yep, that's good. And he's spending it.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's spending it.
I think I would have gone after Tarani there because he doesn't even have half.
Yeah.
Tarani,
No.
does he?
He doesn't have half on Tarani.
No. But I mean, as I said, he can outmaneuver Tarani.
Yeah.
So an unfortunate, uneventful round for Zach.
Yeah. So still though, in Zach's favor though,
Mm.
like as far as positioning.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's got to do a 2-speed, no matter what.
Yeah.
And so I feel like Nate's a skilled enough player to know that, right? So wherever he repositions, there aren't that many angles that are going to be useful for him.
I am expecting a 3 talent from the Kirax though to the
sure.
right probably.
I do a hard one.
For the Kirax?
Yeah, and then you can barrel because at best he's in front of you, right? At worst, he's out of arc. Because he does a hard 2.
Serves you up with us 2 straight.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I think it's gonna be a Talon.
Yeah, it's a talent.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think you do 2 straight and then focus barrel roll and
Yeah, barrel to the
Yeah.
left. You don't get a shot.
nice. Oh.
Oh, did a bank.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think
He's
here
just
you
gotta-
just you just focus. You don't even need to barrel roll. He's not in Blue's arc,
Yeah, he's good.
and there's nothing that Tarani can do to put you in arc, so you just hang out and focus.
And kept
Keeps that
this-
stress
Interesting.
forever. He's just forever.
He's just accepted he's never going to clear the stress, because if he does, he's just going to fly off the other end of the board.
That's so true.
What are the blues on the Caligula? And then
I
like
think
a
one straight.
1 straight, a 2 straight, and maybe the
Yeah.
1 banks.
Not the
Can
one
leave a one
straight.
bank.
2 straight, 2 banks, and 3 straight.
Oh, it's TIE Fighter. TIE Fighter blues.
They do
Aside
have a
from the one.
4K.
Which you wouldn't be able to do if you're triple stressed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He'll just
Man.
roll 2 forward and go nowhere.
My
Mhm.
kingdom for contraband.
It's such a difficult dial
Yeah.
on Tarani if you get out of whack. Like if you miss that, clears that.
Yeah, that panic pilot is killer. I mean, there are worse things that she could have got, but panic pilot is pretty killer.
All right, so
And just tease up a shot on Tarani. Ooh, interesting. Good choice. Nice bump.
staying stressed out.
Yep.
Back to
It's an
dials.
interesting place for green.
Mhm.
I think he has to do a 3 hard if he wants to pursue that Kirex.
Yeah.
And that Kirex is probably gonna K or Talon
Could you-
at this point.
Could
Look
you
at
do? I wonder if you could say like, "Hey, I know he's just going to come into me, so why not just do a 3 sloop, and then you're behind. You're going in the right direction towards blue."
Then a 3 sloop towards blue.
No,
Away
no,
from
like,
blue.
up-
That way you
Away
have
from
the
blue.
angle.
through the clouds.
Give the angle and potentially
Yeah.
Tarani in
Yeah,
arc.
I don't think Tarani would be able to
Yeah.
or be able to get a shot in that case. So no, that's a good call.
I'd be interested to see where he's going to go.
Or Tarani just eats the strain and just goes 1.
I mean, she could, but I don't think she's going to hit him if he does a 3 sloop anyway. So I think he's safe to do that. But I'm expecting blue. Well, if I was doing the Kirex, I'd probably do the 4K. Because then, regardless, oh no, we're doing Talon.
I love how Zach just loves to live on the edge. He came in so hot, so fast,
Yeah.
just to joust, and now is just like flying by the seat of his pants.
Mhm.
Oh
No.
A bump.
no, a bump!
A bump.
That's bad.
He was expecting the 2 to fit. Interesting. I guess he
And-
stayed put and got behind Tarani. I
Funny.
don't think that was worth it if that was his plan.
It is a
Got a-
range 3.
Okay.
That might be range 2 from blue.
Yeah, range 2.
Range 2 at Tarani.
Yep. Nothing. Just
Oof.
one.
Just one.
Just 1.
Weak. That's a
Yeah.
bummer.
His reds have been a little mediocre
They really have.
for the past few turns when
Range
he's been
3.
able to read them.
That's a range 3.
Hit
Oh.
crit, not
Hey,
what
crit.
you want to see. You never want to see crits when you're playing interceptors.
And
takes the
that's a
crit.
crit. Oh,
No.
for a
Direct
ooh.
hit. All the
Ooh.
direct hits. Every day,
Salt
all
on
day.
the wound. Salt on the wound. So that puts Zach right up. Nate up to, what, 17 points left? 19 points left?
Yeah, 19 left.
hmm
181 to 114.
Yeah, this puts that Saber in a tight spot because his best escape route is blocked by Tarani. I guess he could maybe fit a 5 forward in there. He really doesn't want to turn into that Kirex because he's not going to kill it unless it's some sort of fluke attack roll. And I don't think there's any move that he can get that's going to run into the Kirex. Because all I think that Kirex needs to do here is just a 1 bank to the right, and he's fine. Just take focus.
Mm-hmm.
And he should have a shot on that Saber regardless of where it goes. might be able to get away with a 3 turn to the right and then boost, but that could set up Tirani's shot potentially.
Let's call it. Will, where do you think Zach is going?
I think at this point, oh man, like I love the hard one barrel roll to possibly get out of range, but I think you have to. Maybe he does. Yeah, hard one barrel roll to get out of range of blue.
I would also hard one.
Yeah,
I'd call that hard one.
that's what I would do.
I don't think a hard one barrel roll would get him out of arc. I think he'd end up right in front of it.
Ooh, what was that?
3 forward.
Yeah, see, I just worry you're just gonna keep. I mean, maybe that's what he's doing. He's trying to.
He's trying to keep on Tehran.
Guess.
And a
Takes the
strain.
Maybe he's playing for MOV.
Mm-hmm.
In Top Cut. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly. Oof.
Man.
Oh no.
Where is that offense?
Oh no. That's
Disabled power regulator.
That's disrespectful.
Oof.
Yeah.
But see,
Oof.
Oh, that's bad.
Nate is now gonna roll really well. That's
Yes.
Just nothing but natties for the rest
Nothing
of the
but natties, and that's it.
His
But
offense.
it's still one ion, so it's not the end of the world.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel for Zach though, because like this is what happens when I run interceptors. You know, you get that really nice shot all lined up, and then you just whiff the attack. Just every time, I feel that. 2, that's spooky.
It's
and he
enough.
has to get 1 in.
Oh.
Heroic.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Good game. They both.
Yes,
played
they played really well. I'm gonna
Dice
let them know
variance. But they both played excellent.
there's some pretty rough. Yeah.
I like
Dice
how they
variance
both-
there.
I really liked how they both chose violence. I was a fan of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was really impressed with just how willing they were to just like come at each other right off the bat. It moved so fast.
Yeah.
And with 30 minutes left on the board, which means that Nate progresses to our finals.
Yep. Kirak's getting top 2 twice in the same day.
Absolutely. Also, Nate has the privilege of bragging rights of saying, well, if, I played Joel, I already beat him once. So. And let's see if they're joining. Justin, any promos while we're waiting for them to come back and so we can do a post-game interview?
Nothing solid as of right now. We are planning on doing a league as we're going into the holiday season. Don't want to do anything too big, but we do plan on doing a league. So if there are any cards from our past events that anybody has wanted that they didn't earn, or maybe you saw some of these watercolors. In fact, can you put those on stream? Some of the cards over on the other side of the screen.
Yeah, absolutely.
But most of these will be available through those leagues. As I said, nothing official has been. Yep, there you go.
Can someone clear the board
too many
underneath me?
or too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, if someone could clear the board underneath me, that'd be great. Good game, guys. Thanks for joining us. Yeah.
Thanks.
I love how we were all commenting on how amazing it was to see you just go at each other, like unabashedly joust.
Yep.
Yeah. Those dice were pretty either cold or hot. How'd you guys feel?
Yeah, hard to disagree with that. There was definitely some rolls where it was just like, oh yeah, that ship's just going away now.
Yeah, that was funny. There was one net when I rolled like 4 hits and he rolled 3 natty evades. Yeah, that was funny.
And so there's Team Jawa's cards. We're on stream. Sorry, they're not presented. They're laying on top of ships right now. Hopefully everybody can see them.
They were just fine where they were.
Josh, stop helping.
I am helpful.
Every time I moved the camera to be right on top of them, somebody would take the cards away.
But yeah, just to wrap that up, since we're on the topic of cards, we will be doing a league over the holiday season where you'll be able to. We're not 100% sure on how we're going to make it work out, but the intention is to get any of these cards that you might have missed in our previous tournaments, including a whole bunch that aren't shown here, So if you are interested in getting some cards and playing some fun games with a great community, just swing over to the Team Jawa Discord, and we should be launching that probably in the next month or so.
Oh, awesome. Just a sort of out there, we know that Road is now official for everybody, but we're still interested in sort of what people's experiences are. So currently we have a Road challenge. It is free to play. Anybody can join. If you join our Discord and fill out the form as you play, that would be greatly appreciated. So that gives us some data to sort of understand how it's going to work. And we'll post the results for the community at large when we're done. And anyone who participates, as long as you and your opponent show up in our Discord, fill out the form, you'll get a focus and an evade token that you can see on stream right here, which I'm going to go ahead and drag right there. So feel free, guys, to sort of join up so you can get one of these focus and evade tokens. And that's physical ones, not just ones. Yes, there we go, making it super large.
Can you make it bigger? I can't see it.
You can't see it? You sure?
No.
Sure about that? There it goes.
Make it a little bit bigger.
Yeah, there we are. Yeah, and congratulations, Nate, on making it to the final.
Thanks.
Yeah. Good game, guys. Any last promos? Anything else like that? All right.
None from me.
By the way, Zach, William York wants you to know that your dice were stunning and incredible. And
Wow.
so, yeah.
Thanks for the kind words.
I like those dice. Those are some fine dice.
Those are some fine dice. And this is Josh Shu signing off for 207 Squadron. Say goodnight, Alex. Say goodnight, Will.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us.
Bye.
Good night.